Hello Cobras, and welcome back to The Legend of Zelda Twilight Princess HD. I'm TryclydeTamer, escaping that guy with a spot. If I could use my items, I'd shoot him with the bow. So it could be like, hey, you better pay up. Use the bit of money that you would take to buy a single arrow with, plus the damages on the pot. I am TryclydeTamer again, if I have already said that. What, if you need something, go over there and tell the other soldier. That's what that guy's saying. Some people are playing music around. Nobody can get into the castle. Maybe we should tell them all to disperse. Let's go over here. Here's some nice traveling bards, even though it almost looks like a woman. Maybe just a dude with long hair. And it looks like a couple people have mandolins here. It's like 3 different people with the same instrument. Come on, diversify a little bit instead of just the ruler as a flute. Yeah, these people are really enjoying the music. Unless they're just having to run in there. Yeah, see, just all the fun stuff that's going on. We've been through here as a wolf in this little area, because I think I remember talking about things like how there's a Rito that could be Rivali, maybe possibly Urbosa, if anything, just a short link kind of reminiscent of Zelda 1 with the art style of all that. And Hyrule Castle is indeed this way. All entry is strictly prohibited right now. I must ask you to go back. Alright, will you let me? The other guard? Ah, no, we've been told not to allow anyone in right now. Alright, suit yourself. I'll just have to storm Hyrule Castle myself with Rivali scale and stuff. Okay, I guess it's not going to happen. And believe it or not, that's not the only hidden reference for Breath of the Wild in this game, with it being upcoming. It wasn't even named yet, it was just Zelda Wii U. We didn't even know what the Switch was, and then Breath of the Wild became a thing. Some people to talk to here. All the walking people you can't talk to. The person just standing in place. I'm a tour guide here. Have you already visited the Cave of the Spirit? If you're here to sightsee it, then you sure came at the right time. Until a little while ago, there was a bit of a problem we couldn't cross. Alright, people saying their own little things. People here. Seems someone has a baby, or maybe it's just groceries. Ah, you're a new face. Have you ever been to the shop? If not, you should really check it out sometime. Oh yes, you definitely should. Let's see what it says up there. I honestly cannot make it out. Like, something about being fancy and stuff. Yeah, all seems like the same letters. Like, sometimes it's gibberish, sometimes it's not, because that last one actually did say cafe. Welcome! Alright, let's see what this shop is all about. Hey, excuse me, I'm terribly sorry, but, well, having a customer in the store with shoes as filthy as yours can make our other clients uncomfortable. We hope that you will come back once you have found some more polished footwear. Whatever will I do about it? I'm sure you wouldn't know. Hey you! Your shoes are grimy! No matter how good your clothes look, you don't look pulled together if your shoes are dirty. If someone's checking you out, they'll look at your shoes too. I bet they didn't let you in at that snooty shop, did they? What do you think? I'll polish them up for real nice. For 10 rupees. Now that's what I'm talking about. I'll polish them so well they'll shine. Well, you better make them shine, especially when I'm biting my tooth on accident. So what do you think? Shiny, eh? If they get dirty again, I'll polish them up for you. Ah, look how nice and shiny they are with the sparkly sparks. Alright, guess that's our way of getting into the shop, and that guy has nothing to say to me about it now. Let's go ahead and enter. And it's like the normal shop music, just really slowed down and waltz-like. Ain't nothing going on there, just a simple, measly painting, not of anything bot-woo-tastic. Not gonna be coy about it. Yes, that's a reference. I think that's a little something more right there, maybe more like the Korok Forest, well, pretty much anywhere you can see things. Kind of hinting about what Guardians are all about. Can't even talk to these people, but we can talk to the Mr. Shopkeeper. Can I help you? Would you like me to show something to you? We got arrows. Okay, I'll buy some arrows even though I don't need them. 10,000 rupees. Got it? Well, okay, how about some blue potion? Nice for recovering all your health. 40,000 rupees. Got it? Okay, how about red potion? Should be cheaper. 12,000 rupees. Got it? Man, these prices are really out of proportion. How about a pocket bomb? We haven't seen these before. Dangerous pet, popular around the town. I'll take it. 36,000 rupees. Got it. Water bombs? We haven't seen these because we haven't been in a barn shop for bombs. 24,000. Then what about normal bombs? Can I at least get something like that out of you? 12,000 rupees. Well, I guess I'll just buy this armor. Magic armor? That's armor for the richest and most precious customers who value their lives over the rupees. What do you think? I'll take it. 400,000 rupees. Got it. How will you be paying? Credit card? Oh, how awful to be you. Well, all that stuff would be really nice to have, but it seems so we just can't do it. Almost looks like Raru there. Kind of hard to tell right there. Maybe just like, maybe some sort of depiction of the of Hylia, the goddess, maybe? Only suspicion and hunches and... what's the word I'm looking for? Predictions? Guessing? Guesswork? I don't know. So many words that I could use, but I'm not for sure which one is the exact one I want. Yep, there are plenty more places to go, but I'm going to focus a little bit on story right now. So, let's go down to the South Road, where a lot of shops are. Maybe from around town, me too, we've always been fascinated. Okay, how fascinating and finagling. Sweet looking apple was ready to eat too, but you aren't allowed to buy it. Compare it to see which one's on the sweetest first. Yeah, let me just eat them all to make sure. Just swish my flame blade over them, turn them into baked apples, and sell them to Junie, I think her name is. Central Plaza about rich people doing things, I don't know. What is it? Recently got transferred to the shop, so I'm not very familiar to this area. Well, yeah, you don't exactly look native, not like I'm gonna judge you. Hey, welcome! Or rather, you don't look like you came to buy some meat. Now do your swordsman. Bottom of my heart, do some stuff or whatever. Say, have you ever been to Agatha's place on the back street? You can take the boat to her. Yep, it is out that way. There's also Fanati's fortune-telling thing, but don't want to do too many crazy things with the video length. Yep, the guy's saying, if you want to go to Hyrule Field, I guess it could, but it's kind of blocked off to the south and to the east, so you'll have to do things accordingly. Telma's bar is open down here, so all seems well. No shadow incense, okay, because we're all done with those. So let's head on this way. It does look like it says bar right there, and bar of Telma, maybe? You know, it looks more like a D or P than an L. Or maybe it's like Taruma! I don't know. Either way, let's go inside and see what's going on. Because, as we know, Ilia's here. That is a Zora child! This is beyond my expertise. Humph! Not impressed. Doctor, wait! If something isn't done, this child will... Hello, Ilia. What, nothing to say? Meow. Well, this isn't good. A human doctor won't do, huh? That old coot reminded me, though. I've heard of a shaman in Kakarika village in the Elden Lands, who's tended Gorons and Zoras. Is that true? Perhaps if we take him there... Inadvisable! Too dangerous! But we can't turn a blind eye to a pretty girl in need, either. Yes, we'd better escort you! Am I right, boys? The queen in the bar! But nobody's being crowned queen here. All excited about that. Well, isn't that nice? To reach Kakariko, we gotta cross 2 plains that are each infested by dangerous beasts. But we'll be safe now, with all these wonderful, handsome guards. The one that's left, at least. A little short and stout. This is the part where you run away. Cowards, don't ever show your faces here again. Oh my. Looks like we've got one young swordsman left. Moving your lips before you talk. Just priming them. And not only that, but it looks like this brave young man will escort us. So get ready to go, honey. Prano. You know that girl, don't you? It's a real shame. She can't even remember her own name right now. And you can't even talk to tell her. Bless her heart. She found this poor boy collapsed in the road, so she did all she could to save him. More courage in that girl than in all the soldiers in Hyrule, for sure. You lend your strength to her, you hear me? Meow again. So no returning from here takes you right out. We're already seeing a familiar face. Ugly face. So you say the bridge to the east has been destroyed, huh? Their only option is to cross the bridge to the west. I think that was Telma saying that, not Ilia, who doesn't know her name. Miss No Name. See what that means? You'll have to deal with that thing. Not like it's a problem, though. And you know what that means. Transition time. Unless we're cloning everything. Thank you so much for this. If you don't mind me asking, what's your name? Rinku. Link? I will never in all my life forget your kindness, Link. Little lady, I think you'd best save your thanks until we're safe in Kakariko. Eyes on the road, Link. This swordsman of ours has great eyes, honey. They're proud and wild, like a feral beast. We need a beast right now to keep the true ones at bay. If we make it to Kakariko safely, we'll just thank him then, okay? Rhyming? Winking? If you want him to keep his mind in the right place, he should probably keep it on the road with his feral beast eyes. And here we go. Let's get started. Let's have our items up there ready. I think I want to have some arrows. Don't really need bombs. Well, I'll just, if I need to, I'll keep it like that. Don't need to make any sharp turns. You can tell on our map with the dotted line the path we are taking. So it's safe to say that we should stay safe for them to keep them safe and go ahead and make sure that there are no baddies in the way. Nothing really in the way right now, so we shall take the initiative and head towards the bridge where King Bulblin is. Starting off with him instead of anything else. Little cutscene beforehand. And it seems he knows we're here. Got a double shield this time around. Doesn't want to make the same mistake and lose the other part of his horn. Okay, it's your turn, honey. We're counting on you. Yeah. Here we go. I'm gonna go right into my items now because I actually do want to make a bow and arrow combat at this point. Seems a little bit more safe the way things are here, so let's just get a good feel for things and try to hit him. He was planked off of things. Complaint? I don't know. So yeah, it's not exactly the best method to do things like that, but I have bomb arrows at the ready, so we can see what I'm doing. Aiming at Lord Bulbos and do that. Seems to have done a little something to him. So let's keep that up. Let's just get ready to turn around. Opponent, surely takes your time with this. Just gotta match up with the way the duel is working. Probably both turning at the same time. Both parties. Swiveling around, do that again, and we're in cutscene mode. And Lord Bulbos, I think it's just Bulbos, not Bulbos, going haywire. Off the side he goes. You got the gate keys. These keys open the gates along the path to Kakariko. Who am I to say that there isn't much unique text for keys? Nice, honey. Keep up the good work. She's headed right ahead. She's a tough woman herself. But let's be ready for even further combat, because we're starting up again with all this stuff, and now we're actually getting to the difficult part with normal enemies. I'm gonna go ahead and scout ahead. Do want to not go too far from the horse and carriage, or maybe mule and carriage. It's not exactly a horse over that way. Okay, never mind. We're going to go back to bomb arrows so I can take care of things, even though it's not really required to do it at this point. Okay, so we can go through here on our own time. Don't want to use too many bombs because I haven't been able to buy any. Yeah, it's kind of crazy moving on horseback, shooting your arrows. So it's best to just let the horse and carriage go on itself, and if it catches on fire, all you have to do is toss your boomerang and not let that happen. Like, my first time through this game, I figured this part to be really hard, and it's not really too bad. You just have to be careful with what you're doing and actually be kind of observant to not let things be too bad. And we're at a standstill here, so we must use these gate keys to open it back up again. Come on, kind of just like shoot the key like a dagger through, or a throwing dagger, you know? Alright, we're going out to the Pharaon part of Hyrule Field, and Kargarots. These are probably your worst enemies. Just gotta keep watch for them, because a lot of times they have bombs that they can drop and cause the donkey or whatever it is to go crazy. The mule. Horse mule. Crazy thing? I don't know. Yeah, I don't want to let it burn, just gotta keep it stayed. And look at that, the cargo rock has a bomb on it, so let's see if we can aim an arrow to take care of that. Keep the donkey on track. Because, as I said, well, I didn't really finish the point. If things get hit all crazy like, the donkey will go crazy and get off the path. Is the thing still burning? I mean, yeah, it's still going to be doing that if those guys are going to be chilling there. Someone's going to knock him out with arrows. Something we didn't have in the last fight, even though it kind of feels like it would be helpful. Can't really shoot your thing, so I was trying to swing my sword at the carriage. Why am I doing that? I was take you down alongside the wall, and you're not really going to be able to catch up, so yeah, you're going to try to shoot your stuff and pull those down. Oh, it's kind of sad. I feel sorry for the thing. Okay, it's a lot easier to toss your boomerang instead of arrows. You can always stun guys with a boomerang. Come on, aim at the thing, at the polo. Oh wow. This went pretty smoothly. I mean, yeah, these guys can still be problematic. Yeah. Just chilling there. Oh no, we can't do anything about it. I just like swing my sword, you know, get you out there. And yeah, swing a boomerang again. Didn't really need to do all this stuff. Can I talk to you, Telma? Link, open the gate. Yeah, open the bloody gate. It's definitely looking pretty bloody. Let's actually go to the keyhole where we can use the thing. I want to ride a Bulbo though. Can I do it at this point? No, you can't. We will be able to eventually though. This guy's just chilling there trying to attack Epona. How dare you? We're all safe though. Didn't have to have problems with going off track with the cargo rocks. Just gotta toss your boomerang instead of an arrow. Keep that in mind for your own playtime. We've made it safely. Renato. He has passed through the worst of it. As long as he rests, he should recover in due time. Do you know the fate of his mother? Yeah, about that fate. Her welfare consumes him. He has been mumbling deliriously about her almost constantly. I can see the knowledge grieves you. It must be an awful memory. I'll stay with him until he's better, no matter how long it takes. Is that so? Thank you, Colin. Renato has a really big head. To go with its luscious locks. So all seems to be well in this little house. It's more of held in rather than his own house. Hey Link, about Ilya. What about her? Is it true what they said about her? Yes, she has lost her memory, Colin, and regaining it will be no simple task. But it will be alright, child. If we just give her some time, I'm certain that Ilya will find her heart again. Enunciate those T's. So, Colin, I'd like to ask you to stay in this village until then. It is our turn to show the courage that you have already displayed. Sounds fun to him. I think he's really squinty for whatever reason today. Nice to see there's still hope here, and it's always good to see happy results repay your efforts. Those skills of yours, any chance you're of the mind to put them to use for Hyrule? Kinda already am. Well, hope there is in our kingdom is frail and dying, but there's still a group trying to do what it can. And I'm a member of that group. Call me Telma. Didn't really need the introductions, though. I may just stay here a bit longer. I'm still worried about Ilya, and, well, never mind about the rest. Link, I want to see you again at my bar, you hear me? The bar is actually a kind of safe house for my friends. There's a passageway that leads to the castle from in there as well. Another thing to keep in mind. If you ever need anything, stop by. I'll be waiting for you, honey. Not that I can complain about a good friend. Haha. So since we're alone right now, shall we head inside? But wait, something seems to be calling to us. Miss Rutella. Or at least what remains of her. I'm sure she's seen what's been going on now. So let's follow her. She seems to be heading toward the graveyard. Things may be coming together now. Sword ready for a fight, if need be. Not that we'd ever need to fight a just queen. Into the graveyard. Nice serenade of water. Don't really need to be talking so you can enjoy the music. Already have the chest open there, so no need to redo anything with that. No ways to interrupt things with the enemy music. And yes, that little stone does have the Zora emblem, if you are able to recognize it, much like the Kokiri symbol back in the Forest Temple. And yeah, I think there were a few things about the Goron symbol around Death Mountain and the Goron Mines. Telma makes that rock thing disappear. It may have just been a mirage all this time, so we can go through. We can go to first person. Okay, yeah, I have to actually hold down ZL so it can move like that. Seems to be a secret spring this way. She's waiting for us there. No need for dramatic diving, but let's go see what she wants. I am deeply grateful to you for aiding my son in his time of need. You were right to bring him here. Kakarika Village is a sacred place for the Zora people. It is where we take our eternal rest. My husband in life, King Zora, also rests in spirit here. It is no coincidence my son found his salvation in this place. That which I have promised you is within this grave. During his lifetime, my husband created garments specifically for the chosen hero, garments that house the abilities of the Zora. It's blue, it's cool, and it's ours. You got Zora armor. This special garment was handed down through the Zora royal family. If you have it equipped, you can move freely through the water, but you'll be more vulnerable to fire and ice attacks. Now, at last, I can join the king in slumber. And yet, my son, he still knows nothing of my death. If you see him again, please pass on this message. Tell him he must not grieve his mother's passing. Tell him she wanted him to be brave and live on as the king of all people. And tell him his mother loves him without end. Tell him. Who am I to say no? Well, it's a good thing you found all of your friends and picked up that nifty Zora armor. But aren't you forgetting something kind of important? That last fused shadow. Remember what Pharaon the Light Spirit said. He said you would need the fused shadows to defeat the Dark Overlord Zant and save the world. So even if you go back now with all of the people you saved, the whole tragedy would just repeat itself. So let's go get it. We need to go to the temple on the lake bed of Lake Hylia. Sounds like a plan for the future, but there's still a little bit of side questing on what to do. As for now, let's go into our inventory and equip that Zora armor. Let's also change another variable. Let's go to the wooden shield. You can only have one piece of different armor and one type of shield at a time. So as you can tell, we can go underwater without needing to worry about breath. We can also swim rather freely. At least we don't have to use up a sort of magic bar to swim around like in a certain remake of Great Hype of a different game. Not like there's too many other complaints about that though. Just that little bit. In Majora's Mask 3D, how you have to use magic to do the full-on swimming. And there are water bombs available. It's now daytime, so let's pass through this hole and go out into Kakarika Village and get headed towards Barn's shop. Now we're here. Of course I was being facetious about the whole put on the other shield thing, just for show, so we can see this. People are so used to keeping on the Hylian shield throughout the rest of the game. So why not put on something different? Hey, I've been waiting on you. Take a peek at this. I finished my water bombs. These little fellas are so advanced you can even use them in the water. They'll come in handy, guaranteed. You want to buy some? Right now, take a good gander at Master Barnes' bomb collection. So, yep, let's go right on over to our water bombs. Looks like your bomb bag has some sort of other bomb in it. Head to the counter next to this one to use our buyback program. You got any bombs you ain't gotta use, we'll take them off your hands. Alright, that's pretty nifty. So I guess we'll just go to this little counter. Alright, now take... Okay, yeah, wasn't really registering because you gotta go right to there. Speak to nothing. And who might you be? Are you Sir Knob? Is that right? No, it's Sin Rab. A very good day to you, sir. Welcome to the incredibly fancy bomb buyback counter. Mercy me, what do we have here? Appears you have some bombs. Allow me a moment's peek into all this stuff. Bombs, huh? 7 bombs? Get 10 rupees out of it, woohoo. Alright. Anyway, though, that's something I deem kinda necessary, even though there are more bomb bags to get, but they're not in our immediate vicinity. I mean, yeah, they kind of are, but I'm just gonna go ahead and buy these things right here. Hey, your bomb bag's full, don't be going too crazy now. Yeah, you can hold 30 normal bombs, but only 15 water bombs. Kind of a drift away from stuff, I guess. Didn't really think of any better word to use. But let's go ahead and leave outside and go in the episode again, but no, I think I want to actually take a look at Eld Inn, where the prince is being held. It's just the small house right there. That's Eld Inn right there. Let's see if I can read it. I don't think that's the exact words, but it's like a K, cash me outside, catch the apron, I don't know. Could also be combining Japanese things as well. I hear you, Cuckoo. Reminds me of the Flight by Valve game that we can still do, but we're kind of getting short on time, so I'm just gonna take a brief look in here, see what everybody's up to. Anybody that would actually happen to be in here. If there is anybody. Yeah, I think so. Ilya is watching the Zora child, Prince Ralis. If we're in the right place. Yeah, here we go. And Luda as well. And Colin, of course. Thanks to you, the child is saved. I want to thank you for being so kind to someone like me. Someone you don't even know. Oh yeah, hey Beth. Kind of blended in as well. Let's talk to Colin. This boy is really sick, now it sounds like the rest of the Zoras are in trouble too, right? I'm gonna try to help him get better quickly so we can take him home. And how about Luda, even though you're kind of busy? I will stay here beside him. Are you going to continue your journeys, Link? Good luck, and please, do not worry about us. That's reassuring. And how about you, Beth? Providing your own little sense of comfort. I'll take care of this boy. The shaman's been really worried about this boy, but I think he's also worried about the Zora tribe. Link, you've gotta help. Please help the Zoras. Give her own little bit of comfort. Scrubbing him down as well, because that's all you gotta do to relieve some of the stuff. But I'll leave it to it. Shaman family, and all the kids learning as apprentices from them, I guess. And at this point, I think I'll end this episode a little bit shorter than usual. It's been like averaging 29 minutes, maybe even a little past 30. Looking off to the side of that pedestal. Oh, you wanna break these boxes as retribution for the ones that didn't get destroyed previously, where I ended last episode? I guess I will. Oh yeah, no boxes left around with the already gotten chest of stuff. So anyway, next time on The Legend of Zelda Twilight Princess HD, with our Zora armor, we're gonna head around to Lake Hylia and other places, with our water bombs as well, see what all is available, and learn more about the temple at the bottom of Lake Hylia as well, maybe. Until next time, don't toast yourself.